Okay, it's starting. Let's go. Okay. Kickoff. Okay, Patriots defense to start this game. Let me get my notes ready. Okay, I'm gonna write here. Okay, these are my notes. I'm gonna write these here. I got the plays here to call later because I want to start this now. Boring. Got water here. Christian Gonzalez starts this game. Bryce Young. Obviously, I'm not gonna write now during commercial. Bryce Young single back formation cover one, showing cover one man. Single back. This is a run. Bryce Young hands it off. Indeed, it is a run. Gets 10 yards on the outside wide receiver reverse. So that's different. That's different. Obviously Patriots started with a bit aggressive defense. I wouldn't say aggressive. It's just bringing a safety down and not seeing single back on the first play. You gotta stack the box, but it's all good. They got 11 yards. Okay. So Xavier Leggett, the wide receiver for the Panthers, is out. He's been going viral for getting negative yards in or something like that. He's been horrible. And they go commercial for some reason. Okay, so based on okay play start. So they start with a wide receiver reverse. Pats cover one middle field close. So they on first play. So this play they're gonna start. So they saw. I think if I expected it, I assume the Panthers Coach expected it as well. So it's cover one. Wait, I'm not supposed to be play calling for the Panthers. Why am I reaching out for my? Okay. If I was the Patriots defense, should I be Patriots defense right now or Panthers offense? I mean, as a person trying to be an offensive coordinator in college someday, hopefully, I should be calling offense for the Panthers. Although I'm a Patriots fan, but I'm a football fan trying to promote myself to be an OC one day. Oh, David Moore. That's why they went commercial. I was like, what? On the first play, he ran a reverse. What happened? He stiff-armed Jones, the shortest player on our team, and he has a thumbs up on while literally lying down on a cart. What? Okay, whatever. Gun formation, Panthers. Defense, same thing. Look, you see that? But you see that that defense. Okay, anyway, I'll talk about it right now. Runs a halfback draw down the middle, gets another 8 yards. The Patriots ran a cover one defense. They brought the safety down on my last stream where I drew plays. Remember when I said, "Hey Patriots, be careful. The Panthers, if they bring down a safety, and the two middle linebackers are on the right side, that safety isn't going back up." Remember when I said that? And I said that assuming the Panthers are going to do it again. Well, here the Patriots do it now, as I called that one. Panthers empty formation. They run a inside in route. They run an in route to McMillan. I called that as well. Remember when I said in the pre-game video for the Carolina Panthers, I said whenever it's empty formation, you got to double McMillan, and indeed the Patriots double McMillan on that in route. Great job by the Patriots, and great job. I called that as well. I mean that's film and dedication really, and just knowing tendencies. Davis. I was looking at the letter, the name. I called that Davis. Empty formation. I said, be careful, McMillan. He's on a bubble or on a short route or on a fade, and indeed he was. Single back formation. This time, same defense by Patriots. A similar look. This time it's a zone defense. Unlike prior, it was one man. Now it's three. Okay, defense. Okay. It's one robber this time. And they dump it off to the tight end. It was one robber. The Patriots defense, they tried to show four. They brought the free safety down. They tried to show zone, and then they build out into man late. I think Bryce Young didn't notice that that the trick there. I don't know why he didn't, but it was clear to my offensive vision at least that it was thief. A single back formation again. Patriots stacking the box. Play action. Nope. It's another run by the Panthers to get the first down again, though. I don't know what's happening. Panthers ran like 3 plays, and the Patriots called the same defense 3 times, except on that third time, the Patriots disguised it. Okay. I don't like. I guess run what works. I guess. I mean, run what works. I guess. Run what works. Pistol formation out of tight by the Panthers. Defense by the Patriots. They're showing cover 4. Snaps the ball, looking middle, and dumps it off again. I mean, it was open. The Patriots are. I think the Patriots didn't. I mean, I said in my pregame video when I read my scouting report, when I told you guys the Panthers are gonna. They run around. Speak of the devil. I was gonna say it. I swear. They run around a lot of curls, a lot of drags. And I don't know why the Patriots are guarding deep right now. I mean, I kind of called that. And it's not me. I mean, I scouted the Panthers for like 5 days. I assume they did too. I mean, they get paid for it. Anyway, Running back in motion, gun formation. Throws left, beats his man, and McMillan, feed McMillan early. Get in versus man coverage. They feed their best player early. It's a gun formation. McMillan's on the left side, one-on-one against Gonzo there. Is it Gonzo? Can you confirm that? Yes, it is. It's just a curl route, a 7-yard curl route, and yeah, Gonzo kind of assumes it's a fade, I guess. I mean, he turned late. Red zone opportunity for the Panthers, gun formation. 0 call. 1 call by the New England Patriots. Bryce Young looking left, wants to throw it. Gives a tight end a chance, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Carolina Panthers. Tommy Tremble. Who is that? Anyway, the tight end dunks on the cornerback who was guarding him. It was man coverage. I knew this was going to happen. It happened against the Steelers. What did I say? It's going to happen. You got to change the defense. They didn't do that, I guess. Anyway, notice Gonzo here. They're attacking Gonzo early. As expected, as I said, they have to attack Gonzo. He's coming off. It's his first game. They attack him all drive. They only attacked Carlton Davis like once on the first play after the injury. And then it was Gonzo all day. Gonzo having a rough day. I know it's still the beginning, and they missed the kick. Okay, they missed the kick. Now time to take notes. So before I take notes, let's break this down. Panthers moving short as I expected. As I said in my scouting report pregame video, they are running short. They are running short passes. Just cut them in paper cuts, or as they say it. It's just little by little, cut, run. At first they started to run, and the Patriots kept falling for it. Yeah, let me write all this. So. By the way, when I'm quiet and writing like this, it's commercial break. So I'm just writing notes because this is my scouting report. Obviously, I'm gonna move after this game. I'm moving on to the next opponent to scout, but I'm just for my notebook, for my to show my, hopefully when I one day have to prove my work ethic and I show them my notebooks. I want to show them a post game scout here. Obviously, this notebook here, I scout all the teams. I scout all the teams on it every week as if I'm a Patriots staff. I got the plays here. I drew last time for anyone who was in last year. Yesterday's stream. These are the plays right here. Obviously, wait, should I show them? These are plays with the notes, with everything. Offensive, real NFL offensive plays as if I'm an offensive coordinator. Do I call them? Do I not? I don't know. Do I spill the sauce? Do I not? Do I commentate? Do I call out defenses? I still don't know how to, arrange the stream here. They're back on commercial and I barely wrote. Okay, they started with 5 runs. Went short as expected. And Patriots bailed out and tried to guard deep. Although the last 2 games, the Panthers, according to the film, it's not me, it's film who says it, that the Panthers, Bryce Young, he's been, trying to paper cut you bit by bit, right? As expected. So if I'm the Patriots, what am I doing to the defense before I start with the offense here? What did I say? I want defense. Or you know what? I'll talk about defense after the offense. Damn, I caught myself. Okay, so offensively, how am I attacking this? So let me write So I said it. What did I say in the pregame video? But I'm gonna make sure I got the defense right. Yeah, Panthers offense. Where's Panthers offense? Patriots offense. This is Panthers defense right here. As I said, a ton of disguises there. They're gonna play match coverage with different principles. I explained how quarterbacks got thrown off, how they get thrown off by it, and why Michael Penix looked like the worst quarterback of all time against it. It's because it's the best defense we'll face this year. Drake May completed 73% of his passes. Drake May in a gun formation. And as expected, coming out in cover 4 is the Carolina Panthers. Motion across, and we run the ball with Ramondre, who doesn't fumble. Thank you very much. And barely get 2 yards. So I think that's obviously these are the scripted plays. I mean, I wouldn't say I get scared. I mean, I get scared for the Patriots, but as a coach, I don't. When the scripted plays work, the first drive works. Drake May in a gun formation, showing cover 4 again, runs the ball. Well, what are you guys doing? They're literally 2 identical drives right now, except the Panthers had a better run game and had the run game work. I mean, I don't know. I mean, why are we copying them? I mean, I know it's a copycat league, but they're showing cover 4. It's match coverage. Drake May in gun formation again. Panthers this time in a stacked box. They learn, unlike the Patriots. Drake May wants to pass, looks left and throws left to a triple player. Almost gets picked off. It was triple. Jesus Christ, that was so scary. Oh my gosh. And he gets off the field. He gets off the field, so the player was doubled there, and then the triple came in late. But it was clearly not open. Oh my gosh, I don't know how it wasn't picked. But either way, they get the ball back. I don't know how that was a read either. I mean, obviously that was let's talk X's and O's here. That was match coverage as I expected here. As I said in the pregame video, obviously, as I explained the match as is a flag. Let me talk about this expectation here. Remember when I explained the matching principle, I didn't explain them, but I explained that they do use the matching principles. Due to the poor offensive play calling by Josh McDaniels, I also talked about a matching player who had a job. Remember when I talked about so matching is basically each player has a job, a matching principle. So one of them didn't have a job or a offensive principle due to the poor offensive play calling, and therefore he was free. So what did he do? He took the biggest threat to him, doubling the first read, and I don't know, Drake May was confused. I don't know, but I also said is I fear Drake May. He's not going to look like Michael Penix, but I don't want him to make the same mistakes, and right now he made the same mistake. Obviously, it's still the first drive, but the first drive is they call scripted plays on the first drive, meaning it's just a trial and error, if you want to say that, or just testing them out, picking their brain. And that's why I said at the beginning it's kind of scary when that works, because they know what they're doing at that point, and it worked with the Panthers. Oh my gosh, what happened to the stream? Timeout. So it worked with the Panthers, so they know what they're doing, unless the Patriots pick up on it, which I hope. Obviously, I picked up on it on my game video. I said go match coverage. I explained the match coverage there. I hope they indeed do it. Obviously, let's talk about Patriots offense here. The Panthers offense here. Panthers offense. Okay. By the way, just so can you guys read this? I don't think, bro. By the way, can you guys please hit subscribe? Because the camera I use for my videos is an iPhone I got as a gift, so that's a way better camera than this one, and I can't use that unless I have 50 plus subs. The dumbest rule by YouTube ever. So can we get to 50 subs so I can use a better camera? Because I want to show you guys these notes. I don't know if you can see this. I wrote here that when in empty, it's a screen to McMillan, rookie wide receiver, or a in route. Can you guys see that? And what did they do? They did do it. Film don't lie, nor does watching film and knowing what you're doing. Panthers in single back formation, showing cover 1 is the New England Patriots. They might disguise this and turn into cover 3 zone. You're not sure, you got to watch it. Formation, snaps the ball, play action, steps up, he breaks a sack and throws a curl route to the tight end. So obviously, because it's not all 22, I couldn't see if that was a disguise there. But let's see it from behind here. If they bring the angle, obviously they don't. But it was okay. So I mean, I don't like the defense. I mean, what was that? Like, the middle of the field is open, dude. Okay, at least they stack the box now. Pistol formation. Wide receiver moves across its man coverage. Run, and indeed it is man coverage because someone followed a bit late. But it was a run to the outside. Let's expect the offense right here. Short routes, 12 to 15 yards. Okay. So what did I see just now? I saw man coverage, cover 1 stock. This is the first time they call middle field closed this game without kind of moving the safeties and try to throw the quarterback off. So what am I going to do here? They call gun formation out of stack wing. Cover 1 formation again. False start, and it's a flag. Shout out Bryce Young, I guess. Anyway, if I'm the Panthers right now, what am I doing? I called a play action, and I got a dump off on it. And the first drive, they actually let you kind of throw a million checkdowns, and they didn't, and they let you run the ball. They just stuffed the run. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to take a shot, and if the shot doesn't work, so what I'm doing, actually, you know what? I'm calling empty. I'm calling empty because it's a flag. I want to take a shot. It was just a flag here. I'm calling empty formation. I'm going a fade to McMillan or a post to the tight end, right? A post to the tight end down the middle because they're keeping that open a lot. And even if they kind of stack it, there's a drag underneath I want on the tight end to high-low there. Play action bootleg, dumps it off again. I mean, do what works, I guess. I mean, even if it's doing a similar thing again and again. To the same player, Trumbull number 82. This dude, okay, he's not killing us. He's just catching all the dump passes. I mean, do what works, I guess, but okay. Yeah, should I start? I'll draw plays for the Panthers. I wanted to do it for Patriots only, but as a future OC, hopefully, I should do that for both offenses. Gun formation out of wing stack, showing cover 4 is the New England Patriots. Looks like cover 1. I was gonna say it. Oh God, man. I was gonna say it looks like a cover 1 robber for disguise, and indeed it is. And it's incomplete pass. Bryce Young throws to a covered wide dump off, a check down. I was gonna say there. I said cover 4, and then I was going to change my mind, but he snapped the ball. I was going to say cover 1 thief because the safety was kind of like this, right? He's like eager to drop, and then Carlton Davis was inside. He was inside of the formation, right? So the formation is lined up like this, and then Carlton Davis was here, and then the other cornerback was like outside. Pistol formation, this is 0. This has to be 0. No, it's 1 because the safety is outside the screen there, and he comes indeed it is, and it's he throws it, and it's bobbled by the defensive line there. Bryce Young, I mean, he's short enough, I guess. He throws it too low, and it's bobbled by Christian Barmore. He didn't even put his hand up. Literally, Christian Barmore is minding his own business, and it hits him in the head. Oh my gosh, dude, how short can you get, bro? I mean, even if you're short, how stupid can you get? Anyway, gun formation showing cover 4. Unlike prior, indeed, it is a run, and it's stuffed. And it is stuffed. Cover 4, as I said it in the pregame video, I explained it. Cover 4 is a terrific defense against the run because of the run fits and everything I explained. So, good thing there. Getting them off the field. It's 4th and 8. Panthers have to get off and time to write notes and call offense. Call offense or commentate more? I don't know, bro. I wish, bro, these streams, I mean, I don't know how to kind of do them, organize them. I mean, do I call the plays I drew last time? Shout out to everyone who was in that stream as well and in this stream as well. Patriots try to return the punt. He breaks a tackle and he's down the sideline at the 50, at the 40, breaks a tackle. Touchdown. Oh my gosh, he takes it back. Touchdown. Touchdown. Bro, it looked like a dead play from the start. What a touchdown there. He takes it back. He broke a tackle. He broke a open field tackle. It literally looked like he wrapped, like everyone was here, right? And then in front of that is a tackler in the open field. He does a wrap tackle, and then the guy just throws him off, and then he kind of makes the whole bobble of like huge circle of players miss, and then he takes it for 6 there. Wow. To tie the score, actually, he can make the PAT and take the lead here. The Panthers missed their PAT. Marcus Jones makes me so happy on a punt return. For the second time, remember last year when the last play against the Jets, he returned one. He made us go crazy. Bro, I'm checking on my phone if I'm live. Am I live? Like, is it showing? Is this thing on? I hope I'm not talking to myself here. Is this on? Am I live, bro? I can't tell. Can't tell if I'm live. Wow. Anyone in chat, am I live or am I talking to myself here? Is this on? Whatever. I mean, I don't know if I'm live or there's no one in chat, or am I not live and there are people? I don't know, man. I mean, I could open my account on another phone, but I mean, one's one has the game on and the other is streaming. I mean, my lat. I hope I'm not talking to myself. I hope I'm live. I mean, I think I am, but I'm not sure. Whatever, let's write this. Damn, what did the Panthers just do? Oh yeah, they punted and returned it. Kick, return. On punt, return left. Punt, R. Punt, return left there. Punt, return left. The coverage wasn't perfect. But I mean, one broken tackle and them kind of being misled was all we needed to take that. And Marcus Jones is very good at punt returning anyway. Anyway, they try to return it for themselves and they break a tackle and then they get tackled at the 45-yard line, make it to midfield. That made my heart drop. I was like, oh no, it's going to be whatever last week was. Like, we return your return. Anyway, McMillan is the wide receiver the Panthers much needed right now. Wait, no, don't do typical commentating talk X's and O's. Okay, what do we do here? Panthers are on offense. They're in a single back formation showing cover one hole. Indeed, they do play that. And because I wouldn't blame them for calling the same defense because it's been like a gazillion runs right now. I mean, they're showing single back and they ran like, what was it? 7 times this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Okay, and it's stuffed in the backfield. So the Panthers have to get out of this, bro. So they get in gun. It's trips left, nasty, motion, and Bryce Young audibles because he sees cover one robber as drop back pass, flag on the play, throws a curl route. They're literally, bro. Can the defense adjust right now? I'm dead ass, bro. Can the Patriots defense adjust? Bro, I know that play, that's a flag, obviously, it's not going to count, but they did that like 3 times this game, bro. A curl route against your cover one robber. It is 3 times. I mean, I get it. I have NFL type notes here, but I mean, sometimes you question NFL coaches, and it's not now, it's in general. Like, as you watch film and like, I'm not even trying to look smart whatsoever. I mean, I got the work here, and I watch and simplify and study film and all. But come on, what are we doing? Anyway, I form formation. Communication stucking the box like crazy. They understood it's a run, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the box right now, and it's still a halfback toss to the left. And the Panthers still make it work and get the first down. They get 10 yards on that. What happened there was the Patriots learned, right? So what they do, they stack the box there with a Sam and a Will linebacker and a free safety, as well as bringing the slot cornerback there to help. And the Panthers, you know why I like the Panthers on film? And this sounds stupid because the Panthers looked stupid last year, but trust me when I say this. The defense, as I said, was playing situational football. What does situational football mean? You want to run the ball. You see a stacked box, so instead of freaking out and saying, oh, we can't run the ball, and it's an injury timeout there, but we can't run the ball. So what they do, they run a halfback toss left out of a trips left, out of a trips left formation. It was trips left. The camera's opposite to me, left there. Anyway, they run it. Wait, it's this side, as if I'm the quarterback. Damn, the camera is opposite to me. Yes, this side. This is my right hand, but it's moving left. Anyway, the lineup was there, and it was a halfback toss to that side as well. They stuck the box. They brought everyone down. Oh my gosh, it's basic. It's like high school football. When you see a run, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stack the box and stuff the run. Okay, and then what do? They run a outside run, halfback left toss out of trips left, and have extra blockers there. As if you have any outside players now, because you're in a cover one robber, and your staff. So not only are you at a disadvantage when you're playing cover one robber against the man, you're also extra stuffing the box. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. That to me is like stupid, like beyond what you guys expect. It's like saying, let me say this in other terms. What do I say? How do I say it in like non-football terms? Oh my gosh. It's like saying I don't know, but the best thing I can think of, it's like saying don't give our 4-year-old child sweets, any candy, excuse me, because we need him to stay away from sugar. So you go give him a chocolate bar. So the chocolate bar isn't candy, but it's still sugar. Like that's the best I can do, and it's pretty accurate, I guess. It sounds stupid, but it's accurate. Anyway, single back formation out of a bunch offset nasty out of single back. It looks like a run. It's a play action. Looks left, throws left, and almost picked off a underthrow to a seam route there. Obviously, that's what you get when you can't pass, buddy. He tried to fake them with the run. Obviously, did they buy it? No, because he didn't sell it properly. On the play action there. Plus, he ran like a lot. The inside runs weren't working. Speaking of inside runs, they just run an inside zone there as I'm talking, and it is stuffed for 2 yards there. Obviously, that I don't know. I expected it to be a chess match. It is, but like, I feel like the Patriots. I mean, they're not playing bad defense. I mean, at the beginning, they kind of weren't learning. I mean, maybe those are the scripted plays, because you're kind of, you see them running, and then you're like, are you really like that? And then they're like that. And are you really like that? And then they're like that. Then you give up touchdown. Then on the next drive, are you really like that? And then they still do it. Then you're like, okay, you know what? I'm a commit. And then when you commit, they kind of adjust. They play chess, unlike you, who's playing checkers, and then you kind of recommit to that, and then so third down here, Bryce Young needs 10 yards to get the first down and keep the drive alive here. Out of a doubles formation, out of gun, he's audibling. He's calling it. Okay, someone motion. This is a fade to the right. Fade to the right. He looks right. He drops back, and it's incomplete. It's incomplete. He indeed called a fade, but he dumped it off. Even if it was a completion, you're making it 4th and 8, dude. What are you doing? But yes, it was a fade because the wide receiver was on an outside. He ran to the outside, and he kind of like out, then up. Yep, finally I got my hands show this and this. So indeed it was a fade. He was looking at it too. Um, I think. I assume he was looking at it, but he threw a check down as always. I expected that. I mean, it's no surprise there. Punts, and it's a dot punt. No, it jumps back. For a touchback there, looked like a punt dot, and then it kind of bounced off the ground there. Shout out them. Shout out punter there. Um, Drake May played basketball. Fun fact. Okay. Patriots offense here. What am I doing? What did the Panthers show? On defense last time. Okay, they showed too high. They showed middle field open. What I'm calling. Should I start calling plays, chat? Should I? Is there anyone in here? Am I even live? I don't know. Patriots gun formation out of a. They play action, dump off to Hunter Henry, almost gets swatted away, and Austin Hooper, that is actually, runs a tight end screen to Austin Hooper, gets a ton of yards. Shout out Drake May. So I'll say why that worked, and when they show the replay here, hopefully from a backside so I can see the defense. So, god damn it. So okay, it was a gun formation, 2 middle linebackers. A safety rolled down to that side. Okay, so what happened there was basically it was a tight end screen, right? A tight end bubble screen. The safety rolled down. It was a perfect play. He was vacating that side. All we needed was someone to block him, and a tackle on a DB type was a mismatch there. Well, that's why he got 15 plus. 15 plus, 10 plus. Excuse me, it was 15-ish. So great play call there by the Patriots. As I said, the prior awful drive, that's a scripted drive to kind of test the defense and know what you're trying to do and achieve on the second drive there. So I expect a way better drive here, and it's looking good right now. Single back formation. Cover 1 is showing the, what was that, a reverse by the halfback? Okay, by the way, I said cover 1 middle field closed. No, it was cover 3 middle field closed by the Carolina Panthers there. Anyway, it was a run. So was it? Indeed it was, because the slot cornerback is kind of in no man's land there. Anyway, it's a halfback what is that called? Like it's like a wide receiver over. He changed the personnel. Yeah, I'll see that on film when I count personnel. So the back actually took it for a wide receiver reverse. Fakes the play action. Bro, it's happening a bit too fast. So he faked the wide receiver jet and then ran an inside zone out of single back. That's basically what happened. So they're getting the run game here going. Great. Out of a tight end offset formation out of single back, fakes the jet wide receiver reverse, and lets Ramondre run the inside zone. Obviously, the C gap was wide open because he faked the wide receiver jet to the right. Very great play call. Man coverage from red zone, cover 1. Tight man coverage, single back formation from the Patriots. They run an inside zone. Ramondre tries to bounce off a tackle, and it is stuffed for 0 yards there. On they go break. Is this a tight end? End of first quarter. So the first quarter finished. Then why did you snap it there then? I mean, I don't know. I guess they tried to catch the Panthers off guard. I mean, this isn't Madden. This is the NFL, dude. What are you trying to catch them off guard? This isn't I mean, this is the NFL. They're not going to get caught off guard in the red zone. I mean, if they looked off guard, I guess you could snap it, but they were clearly in tight man coverage and ready. Anyway, let's write the notes here for the scouting report. What happened on that drive? No. Oh. I'm gonna take note as well. Excuse me. That the Patriots defense, I don't know why, when they gave up the big halfback toss there to the left, um, what happened? I mean, I don't know. They stuffed the box. So they stuffed the box after multiple inside runs as they get ready to give the ball back here. After multiple inside runs, then Panthers play chess. Panthers play chess, run a halfback toss. They got a touchdown while I was writing. Bro, oh my gosh, they got a touchdown while I was writing. They got a touchdown while I was writing. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Rookie mistake. Rookie on YouTube mistake. Rookie as a new streamer. Rookie mistake. Anyway, Drake May does a Cam Newton Superman. I mean, he's a fan from North Carolina. I get it. I get that. Okay, Patriots take the lead here, I guess, and I have to kind of. How do I keep my eyes on the notebook and the stream at the same time? I guess here's how I have to start. Okay, just like an NFL defense and just like in the NFL, you're gonna adjust. So I made a mistake here. They got a touchdown while I was writing. So what am I gonna do as an offensive coordinator? I'm gonna adjust. So what I'm going to do and how I'm gonna adjust is as soon as they get into the end zone, immediately I'm gonna start writing for my scouting report. So when they get back on stream, I don't miss anything. How about that? How about that adjustment? That's an effective adjustment, and that's going to change the ball game. So let's kind of continue the notes because they got a touchdown. Left and obviously I should also another adjustment. I should kind of write main points, and then after the game I kind of organize it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's another adjustment. That's a game changer. It saves time. Okay. Panthers offense gun formation out of a stack nasty formation, breaks a sack and throws a dump off to a flat route to the running back. That's happened a gazillion times. I mean, I'm no DC here, but I'm no DC. I'm an OC, but I'd much love the defense I talked about last video here. I'd much like it. Because it takes advantage of the fact that you have great man slash match players. Anyways, showing man defense, stuffing the box here. Out of single back, they bring this strong safety down. They run an inside zone, and it gets 4 yards. The strong safety who came down. Did I say free or strong safety? But it was the strong safety. I don't know what I said, but it's strong safety. But anyway, the running back breaks his tackle and gets an additional 2 yards to make it a 4-yard gain. The DC is taking notes. I wonder what he's taking notes. I wonder what he's writing, because I don't see improvements. I wonder what he's writing there. Single back out again. Safety comes down again. Play action again, and dump off again. Damn, that made my life easier. This again, that again, that again. And then the coaches are writing, like taking notes on the sidelines. And what are they writing? The Panthers OC, I get what he's writing, but the Patriots DC, I don't know what he's writing, man. What is he writing? Is he writing is he writing do not adjust? Is he that's what he's writing, I think? Because they ran like a gazillion times and it worked every time almost. Anyway, a gun formation out of 0 here. Play action again. Wants to dump it off. Pump fakes it and runs for the 2 yards he needs. So there, I really want to explain, because that's what I do, but it's the same thing really. It's defensively it's the same thing, but offensively they're actually playing chess. It's not the same thing. So what they're doing actually is utilizing the fact that the Patriots are kind of lost here. They're kind of like in no man's land, kind of. I'm not going to say guessing, but kind of trying to forecast something, whatever. RPO swing out of gun formation there, gets 3 yards. It was a gun bubble screen left there. So let's explain here. The Panthers are playing chess. They're actually adjusting to the defense, and I think the Patriots are kind of limiting their self there, right? Because I guess it's because the Panthers offense is so conservative right now. I'm not gonna say the DC is stupid. He's not. No, he's utilizing like a very conservative offense right now. That's play action heavy. He calls play action, throws deep, and it's intercepted. Is that an interception? Did you drop that? It was a wide open pass. Bryce Young underthrew a curl route. The wide receiver kind of he turned around like this and then put his hand out like this to catch it. It hit his fingertips, went up in the air, and almost got picked off. It's a flag on the play. I didn't catch why, I was demonstrating. I assume it's pass interference. Yeah, it was indeed. Single back formation, slot receiver in motion. Inside zone once again to get 4 yards. So as expected, very conservative Panthers offense here, trying to run and play action. Damn, I made that offensive game plan for the Patriots in one of my pregame videos. I can't remember what pregame video was it. Anyway, empty formation. Kyle McMillan here. It's 0. Cover 0 here. Audibling at the line. It's a fade to McMillan. Bryce Young looks left, rolls left, and he trips in the pocket, trying to roll left, trying to roll to his. So I assume it's a fade here because that's what film said. Film said when they need the first down. It's a fade to McMillan out of empty. I showed it to you guys earlier in my notebook. And indeed it was. I think he was trying to roll out to it. And then when he was rolling out to his weak side, and then he slipped while trying to roll and escape defenders. So he basically did nothing and lost yards. 3rd and 16 out of empty formation. This time it's tight. Drops back, looks left, and throws to a doubled wide receiver, incomplete. Carlton Davis makes a good play and is slow to get up. So as Wilson as well, doubling that defender, but Davis is slow to get up here. It's a empty bunch wide formation. Obviously he tries to throw to the slot. The cornerback in a robber zone, in a hook, trying to rob that cornerback with the receiver, trying to rob that wide receiver, and indeed he does. He just has DB hands. That's what it comes down to. But anyway, good play causing the incompletion, and the wide receiver and an injury is on the field. Obviously, Carolina coach taking notes. Wonder what he's taking notes of. As a coach, I wonder. Bryce Young on the sideline. Get off our field, buddy. Okay. So Panthers until now. So this is drive 3 for the Panthers. Same approach. Anything it's commercial. I'm writing scouting reports until the stream is back on. Pat's D doesn't do anything, so play action. Who do the Panthers play next? If they want this, bro, the Panthers, whoever the Panthers play next, if you want my notes, dude, I have the last couple games here as well as this game. So yeah, I got all the notes you need, all the scouting reports you need here. Obviously, I don't need this. It's off to the next opponent next week. I mean, today. I mean, we play them next week, but film day starts today until the end of the week, where we make the pregame video after studying hard. And then after that, we draw the plays here. Speaking of the plays, here are the plays. They remember this notebook from Saturday. So this is the plays here. These I'm not gonna call. I'm gonna call these actually. This is, where is it? Is it showing, bro? Can please subscribe so I can use a better camera. The iPhone I got as a gift. So I can stream with that. I use that for my videos, but to live stream on it, you need to get to 50 subscribers. Dumbest rule I've ever seen. I'm sorry. Can you please subscribe so I can use that? If Patriots Patriots staff are watching, I mean, I assume they write the same things I write, but I mean, here you got them. I guess I just showed them. But damn. What a camera, I guess. Drake May single back formation. Cover 4 showing the Carolina Panthers defense out of a bunch formation, single back, play action, looks middle, wants to throw it, dumps it off to Henderson, who fakes a kind of juke move and makes it 2nd and 5. So I think another adjustment, I should start writing after every play almost, because I'm kind of forgetting what the Panthers called. I should write. I mean, if I was coaching, obviously I wouldn't be talking, so I would be writing. I form formation out of the Patriots. Looks like run here. Indeed, it is run inside zone. Barely gets 2 yards. The Carolina defense adjusted to it late. I don't know. I don't get that play call. I don't get that play call. They're showing Josh McDaniels spinning out a play, bro. I don't know. That to me is just like the best thing ever. Drake May out of a gun formation, out of a tight doubles formation, showing cover 3. Drake May drops back, looks left, throws left to a crosser, caught, gets 15 plus. Throws it to Stephon Diggs on the corner there, on the crosser there. What happened was it was a cover 3 middle field close here. You can see out of the tight, so I said doubles tight, so it was tight. And the outside tight, or the Z receiver, is Stephon Diggs there. He runs a crosser, and it gets wide open on the sidelines against middle field closed. Very good adjusting there. And yeah, they get 15. Very good. Red zone opportunity, cover 1 man out of the, and they run an inside zone trying to get a couple yards. Henderson jumps forward to get 2 additional yards to make that 6 yards there. But there's a flag on the play. Face mask by who? By Austin Hooper. The tight end face mask there, and they still got 6 yards. Wow. So, if I'm the Patriots, I'm doing whatever I did. Remember the Steelers touchdown? The one where they ran like this. They got a good... So since it's a flag, they're assuming it's another run, right? Because it's a fresh set of downs. So what I'm doing, I'm calling a heavy play action play. Tight end leak. They went break. No, you know what? They went break. Let me call draw the play. Yay, first draw play of the stream. I don't know, increase the amount of these or not. So this is what I'm... Oh boy. Can y'all see me? Wait, can y'all see me, bro? That's... I'm literally right in front of the camera. Okay, this is the call. I don't want to write the play call name because I'm gonna be late maybe. I'm going to be late. Okay, let's go. Let's name them. This is your Y. This is your F. This is this one is heavily inspired by one of the greats back in the day, one of the great offensive coordinators back in the day. Okay, before they snap the play, I'm going to show the play here. Is it? I hope it's not opposite. The Y is the TE1, the F is the TE2, the X is the solo receiver who's tight. He's on a slant route. The Z is outside-ish, below the numbers. And they run a reverse play They run a reverse run. Okay, I don't know what that was. But anyway, stick to this play. The T is the tailback, the halfback there. The X is a tight. This is a single back tight formation. Protection. According to the last defensive line, I'm gonna call. This is a 5-0 call here. This is what we're calling. Your first read is the Y. If it's not him, if the slot commits, you're hitting the X. If it's a one man, you alert the Z right there, and they call it a screen. Jesus Christ, bro, I'm sweating my ass off on play calls, and these guys are running screens and inside zones and flags to take them back every single play, dude. Oh my gosh. Can you guys play football and stop face masking at least? Holy shit, do these guys know? Stick to this play. Can I explain it? Yes, sir. F is on a short post here. That's if you kind of see the middle linebackers act stupid there. The chords to the defense, but assuming everything is default. There's the Y there. He's on a tight end leak. That's a leak route. Not a flat. It's a leak, so he's going to chip block. And then what he's going to do, he's going to turn into the flat. And then if that's going to make the slot cornerback not commit and commit to the slant. But assume the slot cornerback commits. Oh my gosh, I saw Hunter Henry on a flat route to the left to the exact same side as a Y, like this exactly. The F, if you watch this play, it's the second quarter, 6:13. 6:10 is the minute, second quarter. It's literally a similar play. The F runs a short post like this, or something in that range. I hope they call this right now, but anyway, they're in gun, wing, tight. It's a run to the inside, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Patriots. They ran it in. They kind of didn't need this, although they did prior, to be fair. That's why they got the opportunity to run, but I hope you like that play, though. So that play, basically what I called. So let's talk about what the Patriots did first. They called an inside zone out of gun. So giving the defense an idea that it's a run or it's similar. So it's a similar thing to what I called, except I called it out of single back. And the Patriots run. The Henderson shifts, kind of jukes right and fights for the end zone. Great play by Henderson, and the PAT is missed. Wait, is that the same kicker? I don't know. No, he's not. Wow. Wait, he made it. What the fuck? What did I just see? Anyway, yeah. Great run by Henderson to get in there. The play I called, let's talk about that one. The play I called was a tight out of single back. It was a leak by the Y. So the Y tight end there, he leaks, confusing the slot cornerback. I'm looking at the play here. Let's kind of show the play. So this Y kind of leaks, so he chip blocks. It's like he's blocking. Now this slot cornerback, I'm gonna draw in red. He goes with the X, right? Leaving the Y one-on-one with the cornerback. It was tight man, so he's one-on-one with either the slot or the CB1, the outer CB, who I assume he can. If it's the outer CB, it's a mismatch because he's got space and it's a DB type. So and if it's the slot, then it's just you versus him who's faster. But this play is organized and built to take the slot cornerback, who is the biggest threat, out of the way. That's why it's a chip block. Trying to get that mismatch of the X slant, taking the slot, leaving the leaving the outside cornerback on the chip flat there who is too far away to make the play. Getting it, hence the Y gets in for the touchdown. Or if the slot takes X, if the slot takes the chip block, that means the outside cornerback by then would be on X, and X is obviously on a quick slant. You hit him for the touchdown. So it's a touchdown either way, assuming both are blocked somehow, some way. So both are covered. That's when you hit the F in the middle. The Z outside was a hot route, or you can hit him if you're fast enough at scanning your reads. You will catch the him, but Drake May would, Bryce Young wouldn't. Not because I'm a Pats fan, it's because Bryce Young is slower and worse at like cognitively reading fast like that. Which maybe is why his offensive play calling is the way it is. Conservative, just obviously it's smart offensive play calling because he's playing chess, he's adjusting, and he's making it work. But it's adjustable to the quarterback, and I think that's what makes a good coach. There is if your coach is adjustable to the quarterback and players, that's what makes a great coach. Obviously, as I explained, I explained the problems we have in that perspective. But pistol formation, Panthers showing, and it's a flag. It's a flag. It's not a false start. I'm looking at yeah, it is a false start. God damn it. Okay, offensive play calling is the head coach for the Carolina Panthers. 7 plays for 72 yards. The last 21 plays, they got all the yards on that. Bryce Young gun formation, showing man coverage of the New England Patriots, stacked box. Gonzo, giving it up that it's man coverage. Cornerbacks do lie though. It's a halfback draw to the cornerback, to the running back, Jesus Christ, who gets 0 yards off the run. Patriots adjust to that. And obviously, I don't know why Bryce Young called a run there. The box was stacked, as I just said. Did I say it? I'm sure I did. But I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. I said box is stacked, and then they proceed to run. I don't know what play call that was. Gun formation, cover 1, maybe a cover 3. Indeed, it is. They disguise it. I called it. Shout out me, bro. Calling it again, bro. Shout out. Calling it again. Okay. So indeed it was cover 3. They hit the fade. They tried to hit the fade, and so I called it there. I'll say why. Gun formation showing cover 4 here. They disguise it into the exact same way I say in my pregame video. I said go from 4 to cover 1 thief. Indeed, they do that on that play. They went from cover 4 to thief. As I said, great play. Obviously, Panthers ran and got 0 yards off that. 4th down, they get off the field, get off our field. Drake May is back on the field. Now with that, Bryce Young is off the field, and I think offensively we should, what should we do offensively? So the Panthers were in cover middle field open. Let's check out this return. It could be a return. He goes around, and he breaks a tackle on the sideline. Breaks another tackle on the sideline. He breaks a 3rd tackle, and he trips. Oh my gosh. Bro, that was so awesome, bro. I gotta draw this, bro. I have to draw this. This was so awesome. So this is the punt return. He's right here, and I'm gonna draw how he moves first. Then I'm gonna draw who was on the field there, bro. So he was on the left. This is I'm a so the left side. This is the left, and this is the right. And then I'm gonna draw arrows showing who was there. So this is so the this is the J. I'm a write J for Jones here. J for Jones here. And okay. Here's how it was. Okay, they start on offense. I'm gonna show it real quick. He went across the field. The all the arrows except the one with the colored head. That's Jones. The left, the right, just he broke all those tackles. Okay, it's an inside zone, gets 0 yards. But anyway, here's how the play out. It was punt return left there. Everyone obviously attacking him, and then on the right, there's a couple players going to him. Right, he breaks this tackle here. He breaks the tackle here. He breaks another tackle here. By the way, this is on the sideline, and then he tiptoes, and then deeper here near the R here on the right is the punter. He breaks the punter, the kicker. Um, that tackle, and then he gets tackle. He trips. Excuse me. So 3rd and 5. It's a 3rd and 5 for the Patriots here. 3rd and 5 gun formation, showing cover man. Indeed, it is man. And it's a touchdown. It has to be a touchdown. It's at the inch-yard line or a touchdown. But so basically, what happened was Drake May just called a play right now very similar to this. Very, very, very similar. The F route, he threw it to the F route. If anyone's watching live, look at Hunter Henry, bro. Oh my gosh, bro, that's literally what I drew. I didn't see the other side of the field, so I saw this. I swear, bro, oh my gosh. I hope someone's watching live, bro. No one's gonna believe I drew this. Where's the paper, bro? It was okay. I hope someone is watching live and saw this. This side, the F and Y is the same. I didn't look at the outside guys because I saw the tight end on a mini post there. Great play. I mean, that's why I drew it, because it works, and indeed it did. I didn't see if they did the Z on a out. I don't know that. I mean, that's an alert. I mean, that's quarterback friendly, but I assume they didn't do that because it's closer. Because this play I called, I mean, actually, yeah, you can do it even if it was a bit closer. Yeah, you actually can. Okay. So the Panthers defense looking a bit sloppy right now, unlike last game. Obviously, that's why there's film, so you can adjust to it. But I mean, I don't think it's the adjustments. I think it's the better quarterbacking, really. If it comes down to anything, and I talked about this in the pregame video, when I said, quote, I don't want I don't want Drake May to do whatever Penix did. That sounds easy, but it isn't, if I'm quoting correctly. And then I explained what I mean by that. And indeed, that's what he's doing right now. He's in being tricked. That's something I talked about. And another thing I talked about was Drake May, the quarterback, taking note and actually taking note and actually adjusting and actually having that brain, unlike Michael Penix, who proved that he's brainless, or that he's just so good at playing teams who show who can't, who, I'm not going to say who are bad at defense, I'm just saying who just clearly give indications of their defense. And that's very few. That's why he makes very few plays. Okay, Patriots in the red zone here, 21-6. Patriots first and goal. They're crushing the Panthers. Let's go. I-form formation. Stacking the box. They want to stop the run. This is obviously a run. Fullback. Tight end. The Y motions, comes back, wants to block inside zone and halfback dive, excuse me. And it's a touchdown. Antonio Gibson to make it 28-6. Very good. What a awesome game right now. This is awesome, bro. Seeing the Patriots play like this, it's just awesome, man. I love it. You're at home. You put up a performance. You adjust. You make plays. I really wonder how much people watch this for real or are in here right now. I wonder, because it shows views, but it does. I mean, you don't know if those are in here or clicked and left, or. But anyway, we're vibing, calling plays. Proving ourselves. Hopefully to coaches, and hopefully, wear a headset on the sidelines for a real team one day. So it was a halfback dive. Just great played, and Panthers try to return this here. Punt. They break a tackle, and he's tackled at the 31-yard line. Panthers back on the field here. If I'm the Patriots, if I'm the Panthers, obviously what I'm doing isn't working. What I'm adjusting. I mean, the Panthers right now won't find an adjustment, I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to adjust, but I'm just saying they're not going to find it simply because they've been given a lot of similar things throughout the season so far, so they're unique to this adversity here. Gun formation, cover 2 is being shown. Indeed it is. Cover 2, because I saw the safeties just sprint like crazy. They were a bit late, so they kind of started like running like crazy to the other side of the field. Gun formation, showing cover 4. Takes the snap, looks right, wants to throw right, throws a check down. The Patriots give it to him. They play a similar defense they started with. Okay, so this is what happened at the beginning of the game when I said the Patriots are doing the same thing, the Panthers are doing the same thing. It indeed is the same thing, but this same thing isn't really helping them because it's dump off, hitch, dump off, drag, dump off, and it's really just playing short, and it's not working. This is the first time they face this adversity. Takes the snap, throws a out route. against man coverage. Very bad by Bryce Young. Horrible. Terrible. You throw a short out route, a 5-yard baby out route, to on the weak side of the field, and it's like Davis is all over that, so you know you're not going to complete it. Anyway, cover 4 is being shown by the Patriots. Gun formation. Bryce Young audibling. A is in a stack formation. Bryce Young looking right, runs middle, tries to run, tries to dump it off, and it's almost picked off and incomplete. Bryce Young is playing, I'm going to say, the worst play ever. I mean, the only reason he has 6 points right now is because that first drive, Patriots kind of got outplayed on that first drive. And then I started saying, hey, the Patriots, what are you guys doing? And then they got everything back on track. Because they were basically calling the same play, bad defense against the same play, against the same run, like a million times. Bryce Young in traffic throws another terrible play. I mean, I want to say what he's doing, but he's not doing it. He's under pressure and throwing to people. I think this is the rule of Bryce Young. Whoever has the most cornerbacks on him, throw to that guy. If you get picked, you win. And I think those are his rules there. I don't know what he's doing. He's throwing bad reads. Is it him being scared of the pressure? Anyway, I think this game's over. 28-6. We get ball. 36 seconds left. We got 3 timeouts. I take it back to halftime here. I just, run. Maybe we break a run. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not running. We have a history in fumbling, and they punt it. The best play of the Panthers all game is this punt right here to take us back to our 4-yard line with 36 seconds left, as if we're trying to score points. Yeah, good job, buddy. We're kneeling it down anyway. Stupid idiot. So backed up at our 4-yard line. That coffee. And then Miss Starbucks. So calling single back at your 2-yard line. It's the 2-yard line, actually. I hope this doesn't go bad. And it doesn't. Thank God. Take it to half. We're out of here. Yep. Halftime is among us. As the Patriots are up 28-6. Let's talk game plans, halftime adjustments. Bro, are you fucking serious right now? The Panthers called a timeout. I mean, to be fair, you have to take this seriously, but I mean, oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm going to take it to halftime. This is over, bro. The Panthers are using timeouts like idiots. They want the ball. Idiots. Literally, by the time you get the ball back, it's getting 10 seconds left. Unless you're trying to get a safety. Okay, 3rd down. The Panthers are going to use a timeout. They use the timeout. 17 seconds left. It is 3rd down. And they're going to get the ball back. By the time that Bryce Young has the ball, he's going to have the ball in his hands with 10 seconds left. It all depends on how good the punt is. I think they're trying to give the punt return team a chance to put at least 3 on the board here. So it's up to the special teams coordinator here. I don't think anything is going to happen. But, I mean, it's worth the try. It's the NFL. You want to win, obviously. I get it. Not going to be salty about it. I get it. It's 3rd and 8. You tried to get a safety. obviously weren't close, although it was very possible. They're running inside zone out of single back from their own yard line with the worst running back we have. Who fumbled 3 times this season. So it was very possible. Final timeout. 4th down, 12 seconds left. It's 12 seconds. I predicted it to be 10. It's 12. Okay. It's up to the punt. Please don't mess this up, bro. Please don't mess this punt up, bro. Punt it far, bro. Special teams making a signal indicating a block scheme, a rush scheme, excuse me. When they rush, they indeed. Does it work? It does. They don't get in field goal range and time's out anyway. What are you doing, bro? Yeah, he's like this, bro. Time's up. Oh, he's asking for 1 second, I think. And then the Fox is like, yo, you're the Panthers coach. F you, bro. And then they cut to halftime. So 71 rushing yards for the Patriots, 59 for the Panthers. Passing yards, 95 for the Patriots, 101 for the Carolina Panthers. Let's break that down. That's the first time stats. Are they going back to the field? Yo, there's 1 second left. They're going back to the field. Bro, every single time I say halftime, I said it halftime, and then they went back. And then I said halftime again, and then they went back. They're trying to add that 1 second, bro. Panthers are bribing the referee right now. 3. They're showing a replay, so it's 3. He's breaking a tackle. 2. He doesn't get down. And then, okay, continue. Let it hit 1. Bro, what are you slow motion? 1. He's down. It looks like he has 1 second, but I mean, that's not going to help him. I mean, that's not going to help him. And then the referee's running closer to the middle of the field. Bryce Young has his helmet on. Indeed, they give him the time he wants. Okay. By the time I say halftime for the 3rd time, they're going to be like, yep, let's start the 3rd quarter. Bryce Young trying to call a Hail Mary. Everyone backs off. Smart by the defensive coordinator. That is so obvious, but how much they're rushing is the question. We don't want to do whatever the Bears did last season. Obviously, they have the best quarterback. We're playing the worst quarterback. It's a gun formation, actually. They're not calling Hail Mary. And the Patriots call timeout. Very smart there. They expected a Hail Mary. Panthers came out in gun. And it's a timeout. The Patriots want their correct defense out there. That defense could have worked for sure, but obviously you want the best play at the right time, and that's something I talked about in the pregame video. I said the defense does that and the offense does not. I hope you guys watched that. Remember when I said Josh McDaniels called the right plays at the wrong time, no situational football, and I explained why. All that. I'm not gonna repeat it. Gonzo, everyone backed off. Spillane, I assume he's coming. They're rushing 2. They're playing a stacked middle linebacker. They call play action. Why the fuck would you do that? And it's a flag. They dump it off on a tight end leak. I know the time is very tight here, but that's the dumbest play call I've ever seen. That's the dumbest play call I've ever seen. And that's half. Bro, this is crazy, bro. They wasted 3 timeouts. So they wasted they wasted 29 seconds, which in real time is how much? 2 minutes. And then they wasted more time trying to just beg for those extra second. And then, oh my gosh, they wasted like 10 minutes. They wasted 7 minutes. What's happening right now to the computer? Bro, subscribe so I can get rid of this computer and use my phone, please. Please, guys. Anyway, he wasted 10 minutes. Bro, this is the most Panthers thing of all time. He wasted 7 minutes of real time just to call a tight end leak out of a gun formation on his own side of the field with 1 second left, 2 seconds left. That's the most Panthers thing I've ever seen. That's the most Panthers thing I've ever seen since that coach, what's his name? The guy who went to Nevada. What's his name? That's the worst thing the Panthers ever called. Oh my gosh. And trust me, they called a lot of dumb shit. Oh my gosh, they called a lot of dumb shit. That there's a reason why they were first overall pick for a couple of years. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's not waste more time. The Panthers are horrible. Fuck the Panthers. Halftime is among us. So what do we do here? So the Panthers started the game off. Let's talk about this. So the Panthers started this game off. They started off well, and they made it look like the Panthers are gonna be a problem. And I thought their game plan that they did against the Falcons was gonna work, and I thought it was gonna work because, at least for the first drive, that's what I thought, because the Panthers had this mentality and had this offensive game plan, which is, I made that game plan. Yeah, and the Steelers pregame video, go back to that. That offensive game plan, that offensive approach, is the same game plan the Panthers used for that first drive where they got the first touchdown. And it worked. It worked to perfection. The defense didn't look like it was adjusting, and I saw the defensive coordinator writing notes, and I was like, what's he writing there? What is he doing? What is he writing? And then I guess he was writing what the offense was doing, if I had to expect. They had a great drive there, so that's what I wrote here. Very good. First drive, and then from there it kind of went south. The Patriots played good offensively. I'd give more credit to Drake May than Josh McDaniels. Obviously, you guys know my love for Josh, bro. He's an OG. Drake's just a better quarterback. A better like, if Josh had a Michael Penix, a Bryce Young, a Aaron Rodgers, a 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers. If he had one of those guys out, he's not having the success he has now. Drake May, I don't know, what is this yellow thing that popped up? Does it mean the stream turned off? Does it mean my live? I don't know. Am I talking to myself? I don't know. I hope anyone in chat would kind of, type anything. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Having 0 viewers sucks. Talking to yourself and your parents think you're fucking lost your mind. That sucks, bro. Yeah, that does, bro. 0 people in here ever since the beginning of the stream, I think. Obviously, I can't really see. I hope they're... Anyway, I'm doing this, hopefully for... I wonder if people are legit in here. Or am I just talking to myself? Like, I obviously been talking regardless, but I'm kind of curious right now. Been talking as if I have 100k here, but I'm kind of curious right now. Okay, indeed there are 0 play people in here. Oh no. But what were you expecting, bro? I knew I was talking the whole time as if you're 100k, but anyway. Halftime. Let's talk halftime to ourselves, like we've been streaming to ourselves for the past week. Halftime. You know what? Let me just, instead of talking, since nobody's watching, let me write it. I think that's better. Yeah, let's write it. Nobody's hearing this, but hopefully they hear the video when I say it, and hopefully coaches hear it when I impress them and show them. The green of all colors. Green of all colors. But legit, like why is nobody watching? Like I feel like I get it. Some people feel like their streams and videos are better than they are, but I legitimately feel like I'm doing good. Like legitimately, if I was doing a mistake, I'd say, hey, I'm doing this and that, but I don't think I'm doing anything. Bro, what kind of pen is this? Okay, second half is back. They called a play already. We're back. Okay, they completed a pass as I was writing. I saw it. It was a great play against a deep half zone there, a deep corner, Stephon Diggs, on a comeback, just crispy route running. Single back formation, cover 3 is the Panthers, and they smart defense, inside zone, stuffed for 2 yards. They run the inside zone to the side where the free safety drops, and then the free safety makes the tackle. Was that a coincidence? I think not. A coincidence that the free safety dropped on the side where the Patriots were running. Smart by the Panthers there. Bad by the Patriots. Drake May wants to throw that there, didn't get the offensive formation, and he takes off, slides, but it's a flag when they call the replay. Wow, one viewer, but it's my brother. Okay. I can bet my life, my worthless life, that it's... Patriots, damn it, I missed it. Okay, here's what, happened. I didn't see the defense, but it was zone coverage. Sniffed that out, by just seeing, mid-play the defense. It was a 3-by-1 out of gun. It was double dig out of a Titan bunch, and it was a cover 3. It's a cover 3. I assume it's a cover 3 because that play calls cover 3. I didn't see the defense. I was eating there, but that's a cover 3 beater. 2 digs. One of them has to get open. It's just reading. Drake May wants to throw deep. He kind of reloads, and eats the sack on it. He doesn't throw it. Smart by him. Very smart. Anyone else forces any throw there, and he doesn't. Very great play. Drake May. Single back formation, cover 1 is showing the Panthers. The Patriots run a halfback reverse and get the first down. Similar to the play they called on their first drive. They call it again here. It gets the first down. Very good play. So they were showing man coverage here. Yes, indeed it was. And that's a great play call there because it's man coverage, and the Panthers don't disguise it. So when the halfback runs to the other side, the cornerback is actually late to him because the ball is snapped as he's motioning. Very good play. So the halfback is late to the tackle there, and he gets lost because the halfback runs to the outside like this. No, this is my hand. Like to that side, and the tackler is like right here. Yeah, right here. Man coverage showing the Panthers. They indeed are in man coverage. Drake May rolls left and throws the tight end swing that is a touchdown. Wow. Hunter Henry takes a dump off to the left, roll left, dump off, takes it to the touchdown, takes it to the end zone for a touchdown. Drake May. Look at the defense. It's man coverage, obviously. They have a spy on that play. You can see the tight end. Just beats his man, catches the ball, and then it's just racing to the end zone. And it's simple, basic football there against man coverage. Very good play. That play calling is what I was looking for against the Steelers. The play calling I talked about against the Steelers before that game. I said play situational football, what they call against it, and then I raged. Remember when I said, they're calling cover one. Why didn't you throw a post to Stephon Diggs? They're daring you to do that, and then they're doing that now. They're calling the plays that are the solution to the Panthers defense, and that sounds simple, but Josh wasn't doing that against the Steelers. It sounds simple, but trust me, go back and watch that game or that post game if you don't have access to prior games. You'll see me talk about that. But very good drive. Panthers. Second half, Panthers get out of match this. So they get out of the play calling. I talked about the call, or the, what's it called? Talk to me. The game plan I talked about last video. They get out of it. They start playing a lot of middle field closed zone, ton of middle field closed zone, and and you know what? I predict the win is gonna get even better, and like it's gonna expand, and here's why. Because now the Panthers are in guess mode. They're not guess mode. Yeah, I said that. They're in guess mode. They're gonna say, hey, try this. Then try this. Try the cover 3 middle field closed. We got out of the match. The match isn't working. Let's try cover man. And then no. Let's start disguising this. Oh, the disguise didn't work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play cover 1 stock. And then Josh McDaniels adjusted to that. He called a play that actually beats it. And then he called that. Then what do I call? And then it's just chess match right now. A chess match against a chess player known as the Carolina Panthers defense, who is guessing what move to make because his prior moves were terrible, and his offense is even worse right now. I think the offense are going to do that as well, because they haven't faced this adversity. The offense isn't working for the first time. This game plan for the first time isn't working. So what are they gonna do? I don't know. Obviously, they have other plays. Not like that's the only thing they're gonna adjust, but they're going to still, as I said, kind of try different stuff and pray it works really, and then kind of find their thing here. Panthers still run the ball, run inside zone, cuts outside, gets 11 yards on the play. Hubbard, the running back of the Panthers, gets a first down. Ton of middle field closed. Cover 3 zone / 1 hole. Gives up TD in 4 Panthers also. Wow, hell game Bills versus Saints. Panthers also adjusting. Calling empty against a cover one hole here. Bryce Young looking right. It might be a fade to the outside. He indeed throws a fade to the. No, that's a quick out. He throws a quick out to me. I mean, I got it right. Still, it's McMillan. So his first read was McMillan indeed. As I said, remember when I said when it's empty, you got to double McMillan, and indeed it is. This time it's him on an speed out. Lined up as the X receiver. Obviously, great adjustment. Against cover one hole, they're one on one against the outer cornerback. And it's just him being a bigger, better player there. That's right there. More empty. So they went break obviously. Oh, that's why I'm writing. Put play. Oh, play action. That's not put play action. It's put play. Play action. So more empty. But still, McMillan is wide receiver one. McMillan is read one. I said Pats double him. Double him. Please do that. Please adjust. Please do that. And that's what I wrote. Obviously, the Panthers. If I'm them, I got nothing to lose. I'm calling this play. Let's call a play here. Timeout. So, yeah, Vrabel threw the challenge flag. That's why they went break. What's being challenged? I think he's arguing. I don't know. I didn't see anything wrong there. Anyway, they indeed referees say nothing is wrong there. First down, and they run outside zone to the left. There, it works indeed. Great adjustment there. They saw inside pressure. They went outside. I mean, they're making the run game work. I think they're disciplined enough to know that that's the only way. They can't guess, and that's very good by them. Panthers play action. Screen to a running back who gets 0. That is very predictable, looks very predictable, and was late. I mean, a play action. That was very late. And I think Bryce Young is being. It's 3rd and 3. I put the spy on the field if I'm the Patriots. Film said, I said this in the pregame video, put a spy here. Bryce Young loves to run for it, and indeed he did a couple times this game. So I'd put a spy there. Bryce Young snaps the ball, looks left, looks right, then he looks right to his running back, who is on a I assume I don't assume, I'm sure he was on a check and release. He released late, and Young threw to him, and he lost 4 yards there. So 4th and 5, they punt the ball back. Yo, was that a punt dot? Is that a punt dot? I don't know. I saw ball bunts. Oh, that was. Okay, that was a. That was a. Replay. Oh my gosh. They're on break again. Panthers punts. 2. Bryce Young is mad. He threw a fade route. As I expected to McMillan when I said empty, and he missed the fade, overthrew it. Drake May in a split close formation out here. 2 running backs in the backfield. Both run flats. Drake May rolls right, looks middle, wants to run it himself. He pitches it. He fakes pitches, and he gets 1 yard running. So, why did they call that? Let's check out why. Yeah, they run inside zone and zone. That's why I don't like that. I want to call plays right now. So I'm gonna call plays, but so I'm going to call plays, but I'm gonna call the names. I'm not gonna spill the whole sauce here. I'm not gonna call all my plays, just a couple. Drake May runs a halfback draw here. Let's call a play or two. I mean, why did I make that stream? I have the plays, but I'm not gonna give them all away because I might need them if I become an OC one day. What play should we call here? So they just called. Wait, they're punting? Aww. Okay, after this note. Or you know what? No. Oh yeah, the Patriots have the Panthers have the ball, so I'm not gonna call the plays. I was gonna call one right here. When the Panthers come back, Panthers are so messy on offense. You know what? Let's call one of my plays for the Panthers if it's necessary. How about that? Yeah, why didn't I think of that? You know what? That's genius. Okay, even though there's no almost I don't know if there's anyone in here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I hope there is, so they can see this, but I think I can bet my life that there isn't. I think I can bet my life on that. The Bryce, a 30 win for the Panthers. This is what it's supposed to look like. And then they get murdered by the Patriots. Funny enough. So Panthers at their 1 yard line after a punt dot there. As I was writing, they punted it to the 1 yard line. Wow. Anyway, please get us safety. No, they don't. Panthers run inside zone. The run is too good. It gets 5. too good. Been yeah, they're showing a stat here I already mentioned. How Bryce Young was good at the beginning. The Patriots defense was lost. And okay, empty formation. This is an out to McMillan or a fade to him or a bubble. Patriots showing cover one hole. Empty formation for the Carolina Panthers. He doesn't. Quick throw to the tight end, and he's 3 yards short of a first down. He throws it quick. He saw the blitz there. Patriots sent the blitz there, and he threw it quick. He was hot there. Obviously, if it wasn't hot, he would have hit the fade or wherever McMillan was. Pistol formation out of a and they go to strong, and then a flag is thrown. Not gonna lie, being in here alone is depressing, bro. Damn. I'm shocked. You know what? Since I'm alone, I think I can show my plays here since no one's gonna see them anyway. How'd you think? I mean, from here until 2 years, at least someone would have seen them. Patriots in single back. I don't think there's a need for me to call plays. It's 35-6 right now. And he rolls right. He gets 4 yards there. Didn't charge. Hit the charger. Wow, bro, my stream is invisible to the world right now, bro. Bro, YouTube should give me a reward. YouTube should give me a reward for staying 0 for like the whole stream. They should give me a reward for that, man. Okay, but I put my heart in it still. I didn't care. I just saw the 0. Oh my gosh, if there was a number, it would have popped in front of my face and I would have knew. Anyway. Okay, 35-6 here, 2nd and 7. Let's call. Okay, they're in cover 1 man. I got this play ready. Let's call trips left. Let's call trips left. Gun 61. Trips left. Gun 61. Z choice T swing now, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna read the left feet, and they hit a streak against a bad cornerback, and he gets a chunk. What a good play! It was man coverage. It was a variant of middle field closed 1-on-1 against Stephon Diggs, your best player against the worst player. You catch the ball. Don't tell me you're going break. Yeah, I think they are. No, no. This is boring, bro. there was a quarterback power. Obviously they get the touchdown, they run the quick slant. So they run a route similar to this, but it's by the tight end. I have it by the outside receiver. This guy's the power, right? It's a jet protection here. The half slide to the right. It's a quarterback power. Obviously he freezes, like kind of he takes the ball. He takes the ball. He snaps it. If he sees the slant, he throws it, and if he doesn't, he takes off. The Bills call plays like that near the red zone. And I think that would have worked. Obviously the Patriots did what they just did. It worked as well. They ran a in route by the tight end. Yeah, it was obviously man coverage, and the tight end was bigger than the guy who was on him, and he scored. Great play. Great play indeed. It's a gazillion to 6. Panthers lost control. I'll talk why in the post game, but for now I'll just say the game plan didn't work, and they did not have an alternative, a backup, or I wouldn't say backup. I think it's whatever. It's like not accounting for that defense, I think. Or not. Listen, the Falcons would have done. I'm not gonna say the Falcons would have won a gazillion to 0 like the Patriots just did, but I think the Falcons last week, Falcons versus Panthers, that finished 30-0 for the Carolina Panthers. I think it would have been like this game, like similar. I wouldn't say similar. I'd just say the Falcons would have won. Okay, if Michael Penix did whatever Drake May did this game, I think the Falcons win that easy. Penix let the whole team down last week. I mean, they couldn't score. That's why the score looked bad. Now, a fan would say, terrible defense because they gave up 30 points. But the reality is, the defense were on the field all game. So, of course, they're going to give up 30 points. They couldn't. I talked all about why they gave up 30 points in the pregame video. It's up there, but for now, Drake May on the Falcons. Falcons win last week. Okay, Bryce Young, it's 42-6 right now. I think they're still in single back. Did you guys quit? I mean, their mentality is run, but I don't think you should be running right now. I think you should start calling what I called the mic was mute. But it was a play that gives them a chance actually. I'm gonna draw a play right now, in fact. They're still in single back. They're gonna run the call play. They're gonna run the ball, and I'm gonna call the play. Let's call it. So here's the oh yeah, by the way, I should get started showing you guys the plays from here too. So this first play was, here it is. Trips left gun 61 Z dig swing. Jesus Christ. This is the play that I remember when I called it a bit ago. Yep, here it is. It was high low on this side right here. I wrote notes obviously here, and then there's a dig, there's a swing by the T. Gun formation, showing doubles. He runs the ball again. Did they quit? I think the Panthers quit. I mean they're sticking to the plan that I got them 6 points all game. I mean, which is their plan is basically run the clock out and score as much points as you can. And yeah, they ran the clock out and got 6 points. Good for them. Empty formation. Out of bunch wide. Cover 4. The Patriots are showing. Indeed, they are in cover 4. They double McMillan. A player on the inside person, so it's Y. So it's the Y. So I'm gonna draw numbers on the okay. So this M is McMillan. This is the Y right here. So it was cover 4 match coverage, as I said in my pregame video. The 1 was on the M. M is McMillan. The Y is the tight end. Actually, both were on McMillan. Opening the Y, I put the 1 and 2 on Y. They're supposed to be on McMillan. Drop back pass, throws another tight end curl down the middle. This is the exact same game plan. They started with, which got them 6 points on the first drive, and then I was like, oh no, their short game's working. And then it got ugly real quick. The Patriots adjusted. Very great by the New England Patriots there. They adjusted. They changed it. Yeah, let's go back to calling the plays here. Let's go back to calling the plays, but before that, yeah, I'm looking at its charge here. plugged it. It's phone charging. Anyway, okay, let's call play. So they're calling play. Okay. Panthers, you're utilizing the run game. Let's call a tight end a play action play. Let's call bunch right. Cover my mouth like this. Let's call bunch right. Gun fork. Wait. Can't even read my own handwriting. Bunch right. Gun fake 19 boot Y cross. Okay. So it's bunch right. Gun fake 19 boot Y cross there. So what you're doing here is you're gonna sell the fake, you're gonna sell the boot, the play action, you're gonna roll out there, and it's a bunch play. You're gonna roll out to the double side, and then you're going to. So you know what? Why not just show you guys? I showed too many plays from this playbook, by the way. Oh my gosh, it's clear as hell. Finally, okay, this is the play right here. You see? No, it's not clear. This X is on an out. And then you got the F here. Bro, it's not clear. Okay, here it is. You got the Z here on a motion out there. To confirm it's man or zone. Either way, you're going to roll out on the boot. And then there's a Y cross from the other side. You got, I'm showing play for too long, bro. I'm selling sauce here, bro. Anyway, these plays are so I put years into them, and very much dedication. So I think I hope you guys are appreciative of it's obviously gonna be more effective later on. It's just now it's nothing. I should call more plays actually, but there's no one here, so what's the point? Plus it's 42 to 6. It's 42 to 6. The NFL presents Commanders vs. Chargers. Deebo Samuel, a Popeye's biscuit away from becoming a tight end against Justin Herbert, who is in his prime right now. Okay. We thought he was in his prime, and then he's like in his prime. Is that Andy Dalton? Wow. They put in Andy Dalton, dude. Single back formation. He hands the ball off. Bro, this is so boring. It's the same game plan. Run, play action, run, empty, punt. Same thing. It's just different order. Run, and then Bryce Young is so sad on the sidelines. Poor Bryce Young, down 42. Maybe that's why they benched you, dude. Run. Literally, bro, like you deserve to lose by 42, dude. You deserve to lose by 42. They ran a boot variant play of what I just called there. Very good. Obviously, instead of the out, it was a fade. Dude, what are you doing? What's Bryce Young doing on the sideline? He has his arms up. You're down 42 to 6. And you're on 3rd and 4. I guess that's a signal call for something, but if you want to signal something, why didn't you do it on the field? We're playing all game until now, dude. Gun formation. Drops left, throws an out route, and it's short. Good tackling? Unless... Yeah, it's a first down. It was a good tackle, but the cornerback dragged him down and then kind of threw him. He threw him past it. First down, but it doesn't matter. 42 to 6. They're not doing anything. Patriots win, gain confidence, showing cover 4 now here against single back. It's a run. Cover 4 is good against the run. They audible. It's a cover 1 robber. Free safety comes down at the snap, sees the running back run right, juke right on inside zone, and the free safety gets him He gets him. The running back gains 2 yards. Very good play right there. The Patriots defense is adjusting, and the Panthers offense isn't doing anything. As I said, remember when I said at half or after half in a couple minutes, I said the Panthers offense aren't going to adjust. They're not going to do anything. Well, here they are. They're playing the same thing. Run, play action, empty, run, punt. Or whatever. Just mix them up. It's the same thing. Literally, run, inside zone, outside zone, play action, empty, punt. Or just mix the plays. Outside zone, inside zone, play action, empty, punt. Or empty, inside zone. Like, what, you get the point. It's nothing. And even the pass plays on the play action and the empty, they're similar. Like it's too predictable. That's not similar. I meant predictable. Too predictable. Gun formation. This is a play action. Bunch formation. Cover 4. Patriots are showing cover 4. And indeed it is cover 4. Running back. Jesus Christ. Andy Dalton runs a play and hits an out route outside. Great play there to get the first. As the Panthers are rolling it a bit. I don't think they're going to bench Bryce Young. I think this is whatever the Penix thing was. Remember they came out and said, no, we're not benching Penix. Here's the same analogy here. I think Bryce Young, late last season, he came off the L's he came off of. He came after he was benched for a couple games, and when he came off the bench, he looked like the quarterback they thought he was going to be as the first overall pick, and he improved while he was on the bench, so I think he's going to do the same now. But it's not going to do anything. In my playoff picture video I made before the season, actually, as always, I don't do my opinion. I'm not a generic YouTuber. I actually do it according to plays and according to my work and football and film and all. And I ranked the teams, and I said Panthers are going to show that they're better, but it's not going to be useful, and I ranked them very bad. They're going to show that they're better, but it's not going to mean anything, and indeed, that's what's happening. 42-6, 5 minutes left. Patriots get the dub here. They gain confidence. Great thing here. I don't know, should I call more plays? I have a ton of them. I just don't want to give them away. If I didn't have a goal in mind in becoming a coach someday, I would easily give them away. Like, why would I need them? But now I kind of need them. Here's the scouting reports. Time to scout next week's film, next week's opponent, film, dedication, create video, create offensive game plan, and we're at it. Know what I'm saying? And I think the Panthers, what they're doing right now, they're trying new stuff. I think they're kind of, freestyling, trying things out. Here, you can see against the man coverage, they're showing earlier plays, multiple plays. I think that's a McMillan cam. They have a camera on McMillan. Fair enough. He's the most targeted receiver, and they're showing a bunch of his routes. Appreciate you guys for watching, and thank you for stopping by. If anyone cares, tell me how you want the live stream. Do you want more plays? Do you want more of the calling out offense, calling out defense? What do you guys want? And how do I kind of get my name out there to coaches? And I don't know anything yet. I'm just working so hard blindly. I don't know. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's film, whether it's trying to be a coach, I don't know if it's a delusional dream or not, but I'm working as hard as I do on anything else. More, in fact. Thank you guys. Goodbye.